Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Ashe County High School in West Jefferson, North Carolina for the first round of the state playoffs. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. And Mark, it is a cold night here in Ashe County.
Yeah, it's a cold night tonight. Of course, it's been colder, but it's definitely a chilly night. Of course, we're going to have probably the best field conditions, neither with all the weather and everything this week. They didn't look like too many of the Shelby fans have got here yet, or Salisbury, but it's definitely going to be a cold night on them.
Yeah, and that brings us right into our Sky Zone HD keys to the game. The first one is the weather, and it's the cold. It's not only the cold, there is a little bit of wind tonight, and as Ashe County likes to throw the football around, the wind can push the football.
Yeah, it can be a factor, but we're just going to have to deal with the elements, just like the Salisbury Hornets are going to have to deal with the elements. So that's just part of it, part of the game here. So, really we should feel like we've got an advantage with the cold weather and everything because they're from a warmer climate, of course.
Right, and our second Sky Zone key to the game is take care of the football. And the Huskies have done a phenomenal job taking care of the football during this 8-game winning streak. Very few turnovers.
Oh, yeah, just maybe one or two, really. So, and of course, that's always the key, but definitely tonight you cannot give this Salisbury team any extra chances. Got to take care of the football, like you say, in the penalties. You can't have the penalties. Just don't do things to get yourself off track and to beat yourself.
Salisbury comes in tonight 7-4, third in their conference, and much like us, Salisbury will spread. But in our third key to the game tonight, when Salisbury spreads you, they're going to spread to run the football, and Ashe County has got to stop the run tonight.
Yeah, and they're going to have speed. We know that. Of course, the team knows that. The quarterback is their key, the McLean kid. Like you said, they're going to spread it out. They're going to look to run option, get it in the middle. So going to have our hands full tonight, dealing with the speed a little bit, but they've dealt with it all year. So we just got to see if this team continues to play well. One thing I will mention is, of course, coming out of the bye, which was caused by the Hurricanes, we did not play good out of the bye week earlier in the season. So hopefully that's not a factor tonight.
And we played the bye week out of Allegheny. And our Dr. Pepper players to watch, and for Ashe County, it's Luke Hudler. Hudler only needs 66 yards to reach the 3,000 mark tonight, and he's thrown for over 30 touchdowns this year with only 8 interceptions.
Yeah, and we got to keep that trend. I mean, we're going to have everybody firing tonight to beat a very good 7-4 Salisbury team. So, yeah, everybody's going to have to be firing, and it's just going to... Can't turn it over. Got to keep a good ratio on that. And, he needs to have a big night just like everybody does.
And the Dr. Pepper player to watch for Salisbury, and you mentioned earlier, is Mike McLean. And he is the quarterback of this team, and he kind of just does it all for Salisbury.
Yeah, well, you got to account for him. Of course, we talked earlier that they don't throw it a whole lot, but he's definitely capable of throwing it. Got big wide receivers out there, but he's a runner. So you basically got to use a defender to spy on him all night long.
Back deep for the Huskies is Peterson as we get ready to kick off the first round of state playoffs here from Ashe County.
And you was talking about the weather, the winds playing a factor already. Of course, he had it teed up and the wind blows it off the tee. So it will definitely be a factor out there on your kicking game and, like you say, the passing game and everything.
They had originally forecasted for the wind to die down as the night goes on, but so far right now it is whipping, and it's a great kickoff going to be taken miscommunication, and then finally Shepard picks it up, and he's across the 20 up to about the 25. Going to be tackled at about the 28-yard line. So this Husky offense will take over on the 28-yard line as Hudler comes out to get the game going here.
Yeah, a little, I don't know. You got to, that's sort of like being a baseball player back there. You got to talk, but we're going to start with decent field position and see if we can come out and continue and get off to a good start.
Hudler in the gun, 4 wide receivers, and handoff is to Peterson on first down. He's got a huge hole. He's across the 40 to the 50, 40, and he's finally going to be tackled at about the 28-yard line. That is a huge pickup on first down for Timothy Peterson.
Hey, that's a great start right there. Open it up in the middle there a little bit. That offensive line's done a great job all year, and Peterson ain't a cutting type runner. He hit it hard, and just a great job right there.
Yeah, he did lose his shoe in the play, so he will come to the sideline. as LaCroix comes in for the Huskies along with Hutch. They're going to go 3 wide receivers. Big pickup on first down. It's all the way down to the 26-yard line, the first play of the game. And Luke's just going to fall down I think there's a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hand it off to one of them in there, and I don't think either one of them was expecting it there, so not a good play there on second down.
Be second and 11, 27-yard line.
Dale looked like he got caught in the turf, didn't he?
Hudler in the gun, 4 wide receivers, looks to throw on second down. And he gets it out to Poe. He's got room. He's at the 15, breaks a tackle, is still at the 10, on his feet at the 5, and finally pushed out of bounds. We'll call it the 6-yard line. As he looks to the sideline, Peterson still trying to get that shoe on. Hampton's.
Yeah, I'm sure he's looking for him, especially down in here close. Good job right there. That ball sort of didn't come out of his hand real well right there, but Poe does a good job getting the catch, and he's great at getting yards after the catch.
Hudler handed off to LaCroix, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a Husky touchdown. And the minute Luke handed off, he could see the hole, and LaCroix just walked in as the Huskies score with 10:40 to go here in the first quarter. As Peterson does have his shoe back on now, he's going to come on to attempt the PAT.
Yeah, just a great job. You got to give that offensive line credit. Come out here. Of course, that was a big thing, watching film and stuff. Salisbury's pretty big and pretty athletic up front. Good job on the opening drive.
And the PAT is good. As Timothy Peterson knocks it through. We'll take another look at that Alex LaCroix run on our K&K Stitching Screen Instant Replay.
Yeah, the Huskies get off to a great start here. They go 70 yards, and it took them 4 plays. Of course, the big run by Peterson on the opening play, and then just a nice job by LaCroix with a 5-yard touchdown run. And Timothy Peterson added the extra point. So that is your Ashe County Ford drive summary with 10:40 to go in the first quarter. Your Ashe County Huskies 7, Salisbury Hornets 0.
Great opening drive by the Huskies, and really, if you're a Husky fan, you really couldn't ask for a much better opening drive.
Yeah, and we've talked about it all year. It's really key for them to get off to a fast start because that's just what they like to do. Of course, they always take the ball if they win the toss, and just a really great job there opening up the game with a nice drive. But now this defense has got to get on the field and try to defend this very dangerous Salisbury offense, and we got to be careful here kicking it to them.
Peterson kicks the ball off down to about the 8-yard line and is taken there across the 20. Got a big hole up the middle and falls and slips at about the 28-yard line. So the Hornets will take over there. And out comes number 7, Mike McLean. He is a sophomore quarterback, 5'9", 156 pounds.
Yeah, not a big kid, but and this is a young football team. They just have 3 seniors, so future looks very bright for them. But now it's going to be interesting to see if this Husky defense can come out here and contain this speed, play good disciplined defense like they've played all year. That's been the key, and tackle well.
And we talked about it a little bit before we got on the air, and we really think this game's going to be won in the trenches tonight.
Oh, I mean, it's like 80% of them. Yeah, you got to do a good job up front.
McLean in the gun takes the handoff, and he tries to get to the outside on the jet sweep. Huskies stretch it out, and then he finally slipped down, and it looked like he went down awkward.
Yeah, he did. This end of the field is a lot worse than the other end. The field is very bad shape. He did go down awkwardly right there, but as I was talking earlier, we done a good job stringing that out, but we missed some tackles back there. We got to get these guys to the ground.
That's number 3, Cameron Gill, a senior wide receiver for the Hornets.
It's not good shape at all. Pretty good job right there. Of course, it's going to bring up a big 3rd and short here. But these first 2 plays, good job right there by the Husky defense.
It's Jabril Norman on the carry for the Hornets. 3rd and 3, big 3rd down for the Husky defense. As they go under center and try to sneak it, and
going to pin on the spot. That's going to be pretty close. Of course, they're stopping them.
Looks like by the spot, they're probably going to get it.
Okay, yeah, he got some surge in there. Of course, they sort of quick snapped him, got right back to the ball real quick, and then had a good play in there. So, yeah, they pick up the first down, but nice job by the Husky defense right there. And we've talked about this a lot. They've been sort of bend but don't break.
They go back to the gun here on first down. High snap goes over his head, and the Huskies are right there to tackle him.
Yeah, weather conditions, which, I mean, both teams are going to play in it right there. You got a high snap. Good job by Noah Vanoy getting in there. And, of course, the Salisbury quarterback just had to fall on it. And I've talked about this a whole lot. The good thing about that is you're getting them way behind the chains, and a running team does not like to be, 2nd and 22. Nobody does, but especially a running team.
And you're right, it does bring up 2nd and 22 for the Hornets. And they look to throw on 2nd down, a pump fake. Now he's going to take off. And Huskies try to get him in the backfield and stretch it out. And he's going to gain, 7 or 8 yards, but he's still going to have 3rd and long.
Yeah, and I can't tell. We may have a flag on the field there.
I think that's just some trash from the liner.
Okay, just some trash there. But good job right there. And like I say, that's why it's important to be 2nd and 22. Nice run by him there to pick up a good 10-yard gain. So it's going to bring up, no, not quite that many, but about 12 or 3rd and 14 here. So big early play for this defense.
We're going to go 5 wide receivers for the Hornets. Takes a snap. He's just going to, it's a quarterback run the whole way, and the Huskies tackle him in the backfield. He's going to lose yardage.
32. Of course, one of them linebackers.
Ryan Blevins.
Ryan Blevins in there making a real good play, and they sort of just give it to the quarterback to run it to the short side here. So the Huskies do force a punt here on this opening drive for Salisbury. So we got to be smart back here fielding the punt and see if we can stay hot offensively.
Branson Shepard back to receive the punt for the Huskies.
That's a 30. Yeah, it's 30.
And it's a low punt.
Get out of the way.
And looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. See where they mark it at about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, 42, not a good punt right there. So we're going to have good field position once again here. So let's just see if we can. And Peterson finally got that shoe on. So let's see if we can continue to play good offensive football. Great job by the defense right there.
Hudler hands off on first down to Peterson. He's got a huge hole. He's ahead of the blockers. He's up to the 40. Great run on first down once again by Timothy Peterson.
Hey, I tell you what, and like we said, not really, but he's sort of, in these field conditions, a good type runner because there's not a lot of flash with him. He makes subtle cuts, and he gets the north and south. Great job there by the offensive line.
Peterson gets the handoff on first down once again, and he's still going to get positive yards, going to pick up maybe 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, good job right there. I mean, like you say, good positive play on first down. So now we come out and see if see what the play is here. We may run it again, but that helps set up this passing attack.
Hudler in the gun. He's going to look to throw on second down. Got all day to throw, and he gets it out in the flat to Poe. He makes a guy miss. He's got the first down and more. He's up the sideline. He's got blockers, and he's going to go in for a Husky touchdown. Austin Poe. That was just that shallow route that they run. Just cleared everybody out, and he made that first guy miss, and it was over.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, down there, too, he got a great block by Branson Shepard right at the end zone, too. He did make a couple of guys miss there. Just a great job. Good job by Poe on catching it. Luke sort of softened it out there a little bit, but it looked like he threw it behind him a little bit, but just a great play right there.
Timothy Peterson on for the PAT. Snap, the hold, the kick, and the PAT is good. So that is 14-0 Ashe County with 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take another look at that Austin Poe touchdown run on our K&K Stitching Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. Another quick drive here by the Huskies. Took them 3 plays, ended in a 60-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. Timothy Peterson added the point after. So it's 6:42 left in the first quarter. That brings your score, your Ashe County Huskies 14, Salisbury Hornets 0.
2 quick touchdowns by the Huskies to start this game, and I mean, not to jinx it or anything, but that's a really good way to start the first quarter.
Oh, really good way, and that's what they've done all year. I mean, you know, and just we know there's a lot of football to be played in this game. Salisbury's a very good offensive team, but just like you say, a great start by this Husky offense and defense.
And Peterson kicks the ball off. Going to be a short kick, and it lands at about the 20. And going to get up to about the 30-yard line. It was number 3, Cameron Gill, on the return for the Hornets.
Pretty good kick coverage right there, and I said it earlier, this end of the field is just really tore up. But anyway, good job. You know, the Huskies scored on this end, so both teams are dealing with it, but the field is not the best on the 50 home. But anyway, good job there on the coverage. See if this Husky defense can come out and get another stop.
McLean comes out in the gun, 3 wide receivers for the Hornets. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a replay, and he's trying to get to the outside. He's got the side. He's got close to the first down.
And like I said, right there, you see a little bit of that speed and that shiftiness and getting to the outside there. Of course, I think he picked up the first down, but we've got to be sure on our tackles tonight.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 41 now for the Hornets.
How's the camera working?
McLean takes the snap, hands off up the middle, and he's got a big hole and a saving tackle by LaCroix.
Yeah, good tackle by LaCroix there. Just a basic dive play. Good job by that Hornets offensive line, maybe getting their feet under them a little bit on this second drive and open up a nice hole and 2 consecutive first down runs.
Hand off up the middle once again is to number 12, Jabril Norman, and he's not going to have quite the success on this first down play.
Yeah, that's a much better job on first down. I mean, he did, pick up 4, but that's Huskies can deal with 3 to 4 yards on first down and big play here on second down, of course.
2nd and 7 from the 44. Huskies lead 14-0. Hornets in the gun, take the snap, and hand off right in the middle. They just continue to run that power right into the heart of that Husky defense.
And the thing you got to be leery with there, they've run that last 2 plays, picked up a couple yards. Good job by that front 4 up there by the Huskies. But now you got to look for something outside. They're sort of, setting you up a little bit. But this defense has played great all year, so all we can expect is good things from them.
And I feel like it's probably 4-down territory for the Hornets at this end of the field.
Yeah, I'd say most likely, unless you have a big loss or something right here. But you're exactly right.
Split backs in the backfield, going to motion one, then hand off up the middle once again. He's not even going to go back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th and about 8 probably for the Hornets.
Yeah, so they tried the little dive play again, which I'm sort of surprised right there. Like you say, they're coming back up, they're lining up quick, and they're not going to punt the football, so we got to get up here and get lined up.
4th down, and the Huskies almost jump.
Yeah, they wasn't across.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to draw the Huskies off sides.
Yeah, you might go ahead and take a penalty and give them a little more room to punt right here. But the Huskies were awful close right there, but it did not. We're looking right down at it. That did not cross the line of scrimmage.
Man, they were trying everything.
Good job by the Huskies on that, because now we've seen them jump a few times this year. Great
Zach
job.
Mayer was itching to get off the football.
Yep, great job right there too. But smart play by the Hornets there. They get that 5 yards, and they're probably going to line up and run a play. So we got to be smart right here, like we talk about. Just be good in all three phases, and then continue to play.
Shepard back once again to receive the punt for the Huskies. Huskies lead 14-0 here with 4:12 to go in the first period. High kick this time, going to be short, and going to stop dead at about the...
Yeah, Zach Berry in there pretty close trying to block that thing there, but good job. Short punt, so we got good field position again. We just need to see if this, I don't know what somebody told this offensive line or something. I mean, of course, they've been great all year, but they've really come out here on these first two drives and done just a wonderful job.
Yeah, I mean, these seniors are just dying to have a good football game tonight. As Peterson takes the handoff on first down. Big hole once again. He's out the middle, 40, 50, 40, and finally taken down at about the 32-yard line.
I mean, they're just hitting that quick seam, and I mean, he's gone. I mean, and it's just they really just give the credit to them guys up front.
Yeah, and anytime the Huskies see, they've been running that too high safety look. Anytime they see that, they're going to run the football.
Yeah, I mean, because they're playing right now, not wanting us to throw it, so we're just handing it off, and it's working out just fine.
First down handoff once again to Peterson. He's got blockers in a hole, and it looks like this one might be coming back.
And it looks like we're going to have a flag right here, which is one thing we've not, done a whole lot, but we just something we got to overcome. We're going to have a few, so we do have a holding right here. It's going to bring another nice run by Peterson back right here. And on the first couple runs here in the first quarter, he's already got over 100 yards. So
yeah, and I was just looking if he gets, that's a long ways away, but if he gets 300 yards tonight, he's going to eclipse the 2,000 yard mark on the season.
And that'd just be tremendous for this kid. And of course, big thing is I think we want to pull out this W, but stats are good for these kids, so it's just the way it is now.
And the handoff on the misdirection to Peterson, and he's going to get maybe 3 or 4 yards. Timing was off just a little bit on that.
Yeah, it looked like, Peterson and Shepard there. We snapped it a little quick or whatever, just sort of bumped together and got the timing knocked off there. Peterson might have picked up a yard.
Second and 15 now for the Huskies. Other looks to throw on second down. He's got all day to throw. Once again, he throws it out to Peterson, and it falls incomplete. And they're well covered down the field.
Yeah, that's a coverage sack. Great job by that offensive line with the, trying to or giving him plenty of time to throw. It looks like right here is this fourth down?
Third down.
Okay, my fault. I missed one there. But anyway, good job right there by that Hornets secondary.
Third and 15 for the Huskies. Hudler, empty backfield now. Stands looks to throw. He got Cold Iron across the middle. He's going to have enough for the first down. Big pickup on third down, and we talked about it before the game, watching them warm up, and we said the Cold Iron in the middle of the field could be big tonight.
Yeah, with them playing that too high look in that secondary. Nice job again by the offensive line. Luke let him come open. Good job by Cold Iron and Hudler right there picking up. I want to go back to that play before. Last year when he had the good coverage downfield and Luke just sort of stayed in the pocket and got his safety, that would have been an interception his junior year.
Yeah, and handoff to Peterson on first down. He powers up to the 9-yard line. Good run by Timothy Peterson on first down. 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Huskies lead 14-0. Trying to add a third touchdown here in the first quarter. As Peterson comes off, gets a break.
Peterson's needing a little break here, which is understandable. Doesn't been a workhorse here in this first quarter. So we're going to go with LaCroix. Steady LaCroix here. We just got to be smart here and come away with some points.
Yeah, LaCroix done got one touchdown tonight. And he's got the ball once again. And he's going to pick up close to the first down. We'll see whether they mark him. It will be 3rd and short for the Huskies.
Yeah, he's got about 2 yards there. Looked like he had to cut back a little bit, but now we're going to bring in, looks like come with a little power set, 2 back. See what happens here. Of course, this is 2 down territory for sure. We just got to be smart here.
Hutch into the game in the H-back, and handoff is LaCroix on 3rd down, and he's trying to push ahead for the first, and judging by the spot, I think he got it.
It's going to be awful close. Good surge there by that Hornet defense, but I do think he got enough for the first down, but it's going to depend on the spot. And, our angle, we definitely can't tell us. He's saying 4th down, so they're calling him a little short. Not even going to measure it there.
And 4th and short as Timothy Peterson goes back on the football field. LaCroix comes off.
Yeah, I would think he's probably going to get the football, but now sometimes they do down here. They'll let Hudler pull it. He's not much of a runner, but that's something you don't see a whole lot. But I would think you're going to give it to Peterson. He's going to go right behind Hutch like all year long.
And big surge, but Peterson plows ahead and does get the first down with 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Be 1st and goal for the Huskies.
So now you just got set it down here. Now you got to be just finish the drive off right here. You're in great situation here, 1st and goal inside the 10. So you just got to finish it off.
Hudler takes the snap, looks to throw. Across the middle, he's got Poe off the deflection, and he caught it. Austin Poe with his 2nd touchdown catch of the night.
And I tell you what, that is of course, in that little hole, of course, we know we got a few more athletic. He just barely got it over the linebacker dropping there, which, like you say, he tipped it a little bit. Great concentration by Poe to come up with the tip ball right there for a touchdown.
So Huskies now lead 20-0 with 26 seconds. Peterson on for the PAT. It's a low snap, and Shepard's just going to have to pick it up, and he's trying to do something with it. And he throws. He's going to be tackled, so the point after is no good. That brings the score 20-0 as we take another look at that Austin Poe touchdown catch on our K&K Stitching Screen Instant Replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. The Huskies went on a nice 10-play, 70-yard drive right there. It ended in a 9-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. The point after was no good, so with 26 seconds left in the first quarter, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 20, Salisbury Hornets 0.
Peterson set to kick the ball off for the Huskies. 26 seconds to go here in this first quarter. That is Zach Baer kicking off for the Huskies. It's going to be a short kick taken at the 25 as they try to get it to the other side of the field. The Huskies coverage team, they've done a great job all year.
Yeah, good job right there getting down there. Of course, they do that some. They give Peterson a break and let Zach Baer kick it off, and then Zach does a good job with the kickoff duties also. But good coverage right there. Of course, talk about the start. Just a great start so far, but like we say, it's a start. There's a lot of football to be played. Offense has been 3 for 3. The defense has been 2 for 2, so we're looking for 3 for 3 out of the defense. Just a great start all the way around.
Probably the last play of the first quarter, 19.7 seconds left. And they try to run a little option play, and he just slips and falls. And then the field conditions on this end have just not been good. So I'm sure they're going to let this quarter run out and try to get to the other end of the football field.
Yeah, they sure are. Good thing there. Kilby was right on the play there. I don't know. He'd had to make a tackle right there. But like you say, it's really muddy right in there. So they're going to definitely try to end the quarter, like you said, and get down to this other end where maybe the traction's a little better.
So at the end of one, Huskies lead 20-0. We're back to second quarter. The Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the second quarter of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. As we start the second quarter, Huskies lead 20-0. And just a great first quarter, Mark.
Just an awesome first quarter. Of course, this Salisbury team's getting the ball for the third time here. It's second, and they're behind the chains here, so this defense needs to come out and stand tall once again.
And on second down, they look to throw, and it's incomplete. And just didn't look good coming out of his hands.
No, that's, as the old saying goes, that was a sort of a wounded duck right there, the receiver. Good little quick out here. He was open, but the quarterback, a wet ball and everything, it just sort of slipped out of his hands.
Just bring up third and 14 for the Hornets. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Even though they couldn't pull it out.
Okay, you got 3-8.
That's a hat machine. Yes. When McCarthy.
McLean in the gun, takes the snap, he looks to throw on third down. He's just going to take off running, and the Huskies defense is right there. Number 76 in on the tackle.
Yeah, we brought a little bit of pressure right there with Gabe Bear, I believe, 32 off the, no, that's Ryan Blevins, sorry, off the edge, and the quarterback looked to run, but we done a good job staying in the middle and in our lanes and was there to make the play. Just another good job by this defense.
Yeah, Tanner Kilby in on the tackle for the Huskies. And Tanner's had a great senior year on that defensive line.
Yeah, he's had just a wonderful, he's sort of one of those ones you don't really talk about a whole lot, but he does his job out there, and he does it very well.
And a flag down.
12.
Illegal substitution by the Hornets. That's going to back them up even more.
Yeah, and I don't know if you'd come after it here with a 20-point lead. You might take a chance here. But one thing, they had some trouble with the snaps. I don't know. They may bring in a fresh guy for the long snapper, but see right here.
So the Hornet punter standing on the 5-yard line. They get a low snap. The Huskies almost get to it. And it's going to bounce at about the 50-yard line and roll across to about the 48. So great starting field position for the Huskies once again. And here comes that Husky offense on the field, and they've played a heck of a football game so far.
Yeah, and they need to continue. I mean, you know how I am in this. We know Salisbury is explosive, so they need to continue to get out here and play well. Don't let up. There's a lot of football to be played.
Hudler in the gun. 4 wide receivers, and handoff is to Peterson. Hard hit there at the defensive line. And it's really the first time he's been stopped on first down.
Yeah, and he's still got a couple right there. I mean, not a whole lot, but like you say, it was the first time he had been stopped tonight, most likely, or for a short gain. So good job right there. They're sort of in that position where the footing's not real good, but let's see what we come up with here.
He is.
Hutch in the backfield along with Peterson.
His tracks hurt in the last game I covered.
And Hudler takes his snap, hands off to Peterson. He's got a big hole, and he's still on his feet. He's broke loose. He's at the 30, 20, and taken down from behind at the 5-yard line. And I don't know how he was taken down there. I couldn't really see.
Was it really looked like a no flag on that? Sort of
like a horse collar.
Looked like a big-time horse collar. I was trying to figure out how long a run that was there. But again, Peterson just busts up the middle for about 35, 40 yards right there. And this Husky team needs to finish another drive here.
Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw on first down. And he gets it out to Peterson, and it's incomplete. And on cold nights like tonight, those little idiots hurt.
Those are the ones that hurt. And one thing, and of course, we said it earlier, Shelby's really playing us to pass the football. And so we're handing it to Mr. Peterson a whole lot, and that's been very successful. But right here, we need to finish a drive once again because we still don't have enough points, in my opinion. Peterson's a little, like you said, looks a little dinged up right here, too.
And it looks like the Huskies are going to take a timeout, and Hampton doesn't look very happy.
Yeah, just, I don't know, got a little, it might be a good idea to give Peterson a little blow here. Looks like they're talking to Luke there. They're a little confused. This Salisbury defense is, putting a few things here with the two deep and stuff that we hadn't seen a whole lot here lately. And but good timeout here because, need to finish the drive. I think that's a very good timeout to get in. The play clock was getting in, 6 seconds.
So, Mark, you've coached a lot of football, and if you're the Salisbury coach, how long do you stay with that too high look if Peterson's running the football like he is?
I mean, I don't know because really we're, I think, nothing against the Salisbury coach, but I think he thought that his defensive line would handle our offensive line, and so far it's not worked out too good for him. So he may have to make some adjustments at halftime, but right now it's not working for him. We're doing a real good job up front, and they're, like we said, Peterson and Muddy Field Peterson, this is his type of track because he's
north and south.
He's north and south. He's going to get downhill.
So Hudler in the gun, Peterson to his right. And fakes the handoff. Hudler tries to get outside, and he's going to take a sack. And he's going to back him up to about the 14-yard line. We're going to 3rd and long.
And I'm going to say it again. That's okay. That's, take a sack right there is better than you living to play another down. That would have been a play last year that he might have forced or whatever, but just a smart play right there.
Hudler looks to throw on 3rd down, and he tries to get it across the middle to Christopherson, and I think he caught it. Touchdown, Huskies. Great catch by Kai Christopherson.
Was that Christopherson?
I think it's Dutch Reyna. That's a great catch.
I tell you what, that one... Excuse me, just an absolute awesome catch. Hudler sort of threaded the needle a little bit right there, but he stretched out and caught that ball. Just a big play right there.
So Peterson on for the PAT as the Huskies lead 26-0 with 9:22 to go here in the first half.
He was hype, man. Yeah. He's like their 5th.
And the kick is good. So we'll take another look at that. Catch by Jonathan Reyna on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. Took the Huskies, they went 48 yards in 5 plays. It was a 20-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Jonathan Reyna. The kick was good by Mr. Peterson. So with 9:22 left until the half, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 27, Salisbury Hornets 0. Mm-hmm. He's getting them right now. I'll give him to you. He's getting them some right now.
And they still ain't updated the Watauga score. As Peterson gets ready to kick the football off, we'll take a look at some other area scores. Polk leads East Wilkes 13-8. Rossman leads Elkin 14-0. And Allegheny leads Early 7-0 over East Columbus. Still haven't had an update on the Watauga and Ashbrook score. Which, I mean, you would imagine Watauga's probably going to win. They come in at the 1 seed tonight.
Yeah, good football team, but I'm sure this Ashbrook team, 16 seed, I'm sure they're a good football team. But, yeah, them Pioneers, I'm pulling for them.
And the short kickoffs in that dead man zone, and the Huskies run it down from behind. was number 27, Gabe Baer, and then Drake Elliott came in and cleaned it up.
Yeah, missed him and then just kept playing and went right back towards him, and just another great job by this Husky kickoff team, or kickoff team to keep them inside the 20. They're going to put it right on the 20-yard line. So good job right there, because they got some explosive kids out there. Let's see if this defense can keep pitching a shutout here.
Don't worry if they're not.
9:14 to go here in the first half. Salisbury offense comes back on the field trying to put together their first points of the night. Hornets in the gun, takes the snap, hands off up the middle of that power play once again, and man, they hit that hole quick.
Yeah, they did. They opened a little seam there, and that looked like a play out of Ashe County's book, which they run the same type of offense as Salisbury runs a lot more than we do, and just a good job there up front by the Hornets.
And they go quick, and the handoff once again for the Hornets, and the Huskies defense tackles them after a short gain.
And they're going to mark him back, maybe at a loss right here. No, don't know what's going on here. We got a stoppage of play here. Maybe a flag down over there that we can't see, but they're definitely talking about something. Must be a flag of some sort. Maybe the official is going to give us
There's the flag. He just picked it up.
Okay, so on this side.
Don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they're calling not enough men on the line, so a mistake here by Salisbury, which they will benefit the Huskies here, so that's going to move them back.
Did we even get a preliminary indication? No indication.
So after the penalty of not enough men on the line of scrimmage, Huskies have them backed up now to 2nd and 8.
Sorry. Come on, dude.
Take the snap, handoff once again, and he tries for the cutback, and he's going to be tackled. Be about 4 yards short of the first down, maybe 5.
Yeah, and I tell you, that's a good job by the Huskies on that cutback right there. Like you said, this running back now, last couple of times he's touched it, he's really hit it up in there hard. So good job right there. Big third down play here, third and about 3 or 4. So see what we come up with.
8:11 to go in the first half. Huskies lead 27-0.
Who says Watauga's winning? I'll look at it. Sorry.
Hornets take the snap, handoff once again. He's got the first down. Not by much, though.
Yeah, they opened a big hole right there, so good job filling it. But he does pick up the first down, so 7 minutes here left until the half, and Salisbury is trying to mount a drive right here.
Hornets in the gun once again, 1st and 10. And a problem with the snap, and the Huskies are right there. Little zone read, they just couldn't quite get the handoff.
Yeah, just a little mix up there with the handoff in the backfield on the zone read. Still picked up a few yards right there, so good job right there. And they've been running in the middle a lot, so it's about time for the quarterback maybe to pull it some and go with it. They don't have their... Actually, right now, their starting quarterback is out right now. So
yeah, they have switched quarterbacks.
Yeah, and their quarterbacks made them go pretty good. So we see what's going on here. That may have something to do with why the Hornets have went to this 2-back look. I think moved him to running back. He's still on the field. Now they're taking him out. Now he's giving him a different look.
Yeah, the Hornets kind of going with a different look the last couple plays.
Yeah, because McLean, the quarterback, was actually, they handed it off to him that time. Big third down play right here, about third, and I'm going to call it a long 5 or 6. So big play right here for the Husky defense.
Hornets in the gun, look to throw, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, they just they don't look very comfortable throwing the football. So that's good if we can keep them in passing situations here. Now we just need to, of course, I'm gonna say it, force the punt here. Good job by this Husky defense once again, and we just need to be smart down here fielding the punt and tack some more points on the board here. See if we can stay hot offensively.
Shepard back to receive the punt for the Huskies.
I didn't either, but
And it's a low snap once again. And he does get the punt off, and it goes over Shepard's head. And it's going to take a Hornet roll all the way down to about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Shepard looked like he sort of misjudged that a little bit, but and he also started slipping a little bit. So good job right there. We're going to have the ball here. You know, we got 2 timeouts left. I'd love to see us use this 6 minutes and see if we can get some more points on the board.
Hudler in the gun, 3 wide receivers. And handoff is to Peterson. He's got a big hole. Turns it up. And he got the first down and more. He's trying to break free. He's across the 50 to the 45. Still on his feet all the way down to the 40-yard line. And Mark, he's just been a workhorse of a running back tonight.
I tell you what, I mean, of course, he had 100 yards in the first quarter. He's going to be right at the 200-yard mark in the second quarter if he keeps this up, if he's not there already. Good job. Give the credit to the offensive line. And like we talked about, you know, this is a bad end of the field, but Peterson just goes straight ahead. So just a great job right there.
And they fake the hand off to Peterson. It's a double move, trying to get it to Poe down the sideline. And he makes the goal. Comes up incomplete. I thought he made the catch.
I tell you what, he almost come up with another Sports Center top 10 play right there. Pretty good throwing right there.
I mean, Lou put it where only Poe could get to it.
Yeah, only Poe could get to it. They did have the safety coming over, but we had a chance right there. Just didn't hook up on that one, but a nice job.
Second and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Huskies. Huskies lead 27-0. 5:35 to go. And handoff is to Peterson. He gets tripped, but he's still on his feet. He spins ahead. He's going to pick up 5, almost 6 yards on the carry.
And we talked about when this bunch might go out of this too high look. Right there, they're coming, trying to disguise it a little bit. Looked like they were coming up late, trying to load the box up a little bit more right there. So big third down play right here for the Huskies.
3rd and 5 for the Huskies. 4 wide receivers. Hudler looks to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to take off up the middle, and he's going to have the first down. He's still on his feet. Good job by Luke. Just didn't see anything downfield and took off.
And that is not something he does a whole lot, but very smart play, very heady play. And he done a good job at the end not to take a real hard lick and held on to the football. So just a good pickup right there.
Walking around.
1st and 10 for the Huskies. 4:50 to go. Still lead 27-0. Trying to add another touchdown before the half. Handoff is to Peterson up the middle. A flag looking going to be a hold on the play.
That's either that could he sort of spun around there, probably a hold, but maybe a face mask. No, we got a chop block, huh? That's
you don't see that very often.
No, and of course in this probably somebody slipped, because in zone blocking you definitely don't have a whole lot of blocks that you're trying to even would be considered a chop block. So not a good play right there, but we overcome big penalty in our last drive, and let's see if we can but that really pushes us back.
That's a huge penalty.
That is a huge penalty right there. So just like I say, got to be smart, do nothing to give them any momentum right here.
1st and 25 now for the Huskies. Heather looks to throw and throws it across the middle to Shepard. He's back to the original line of scrimmage. He's still on his feet, tries to get up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's still on his feet. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Branson Shepard just would not be denied, and he just made one defender after defender miss. That is another Ashe County touchdown, and that will be Hudler's 4th touchdown pass on the night.
I don't really know what to say. Heck of a throw, just a heck of an effort by Shepard to get it in there. Made 2 or 3 miss, sort of spun around, and I'm sitting here thinking, just go down, man. Just go down, sort of.
And it looks like Ham's going to call timeout. I think he wanted to go for 2, and I don't think the offense knew it.
Yeah, we wasn't on the same page right there. He's not very happy. Something happened right there, not on the same page. But anyway, just a great individual effort by Branson Shepard right there. Can't say enough on that one.
Offensive lineman out there, Colby Baldwin, Jesse Kemp, Hunter Hines, Joey Brooks, and Tyler Harmon.
So Huskies come out of this timeout. We did finally get an update on the Watauga score. Watauga leads Ashbrook 21-0 in the second quarter.
Blowout. So
Looks like Peterson's going to get a much-needed break, and I think he's got to be over 200 yards on the night so far.
I'd say he's about got to be. And then, of course, once again, the defense is, of course, shutting this bunch out. They've been lights out. The offense has been lights out so far. Of course, when you got the running game working like that, it sure opens up this passing game.
Yeah, because you think about it, Luke's probably had him close to 200 yards passing.
He's had a good night so far. They all have.
Hudler in the gun looks to throw. And he's going to take off. Oh, he took a hard hit at the goal line.
Yeah, and they probably don't want to see that a whole lot. He don't do that a whole lot, but he's bounced right up, so everything's good there. But another missed extra points. This team had struggled with that the last couple of games, but just an awesome job right there.
And we'll take another look at that Branson Shepard touchdown on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies went about 80 yards right there on that drive. It took them 6 plays, ended in a 45-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Branson Shepard, and the 2-point conversion was no good. So with 4:21 left to go until the half, your Ashe County Huskies 33, your Salisbury Hornets 0.
So we got an update on the Elkin score. Rossman leads Elkin 20-7 in the second quarter. Polk still leads East Wilkes 13-8. And Allegheny still leads East Columbus 7-0. So Peterson set to kick the ball off for the Huskies. And it kicks it toward the sideline, and it will go, oh no, it stayed in bounds. And they just had to follow on it, and that's going to be a flag right there for sure. And Christopherson really didn't need to do that.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that right there. So you're going to give this team pretty good field position with 4:19 left, and if I'm right, they've not used a timeout. So one thing we have talked about, it's going to have to be a big play probably with the running game because they don't look very comfortable passing the football. But we got to be smarter than that. Laying on the ground, just, but being aggressive. So,
he doesn't have to be touched.
No, he doesn't have to be touched. Just one of those deals that just happened right there.
That's going to bring the ball up to the 40-yard line. Probably the best starting field position of the night for the Hornets.
Yeah, and like we talked about, the seam on this end, you get your traction a little better to start with. So, but I've said it before, this defense is pitching a shutout. They've played great all year, so just see what they do right here.
4:19 to go here in the first half. Hornets come out in the gun once again, 3 wide receivers. They motion a man.
You live right there.
And they're going to hand it back to him on the jet sweep. And Huskies stretch it out for a loss on the play.
It's just, we've said it all year. They're very well coached defensively. They play their lanes. They're playing disciplined football. Just a great job stringing it out and getting there and getting him to the ground. We talked about that early before the game started. If we can get them to the ground, we'll be okay. And so far, they've done a great job getting them to the ground.
And that was Zach Baer on the tackle. And we just can't talk enough about the year Zach's had.
It's just been unbelievable. Zach Baer has been the leader all year long.
Hornets in the gun. Look at the throw on second down. They're going to take a shot deep. They've got a man, but it is well overthrown.
Yeah, well overthrown. Not bad coverage right there by Shepard. So he might have had a little bit of a step, but we go back and we'll say it again. They don't look comfortable throwing the football, and it showed right there. So, big thing there is that stops the clock. Ashe is sitting here with 2 timeouts. If we can come up with a big play right here, you might. Well, no, excuse me. They got 1 timeout. They did use one down there on the extra point. So you might get the ball back here with enough time to maybe score again.
3rd and 11 for the Hornets. They look to throw once again on 3rd down. And here comes pressure by the Huskies. He just slips and falls, and he's going to lose more yardage. So definitely probably be a punting situation for the Hornets.
Yeah, once again, we're going to talk about that defensive front. I mean, you got Kilby in there, you got Richardson in there, Zach Barron, all of them just making him get out of the pocket and run a little bit. Like you said, he just slipped to the ground with the field conditions, but just another good job forcing another punt. I'm going to say it again. You got to win this part of the game, the kicking game. So last time, it sort of got over his head, but not fielding it can be good at times, especially with the way the field is right now.
Yeah, he may have slipped and fallen, but he had nowhere to go. And they get the punt off, and Shepard calls for a fair catch, then lets it roll, and it rolls down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's one maybe, but one thing now, Shepard better be careful with slinging that arm out to the side. He needs to make a better signal on the fair catch and get that above his head, because that's a penalty if they want to call it illegal fair catch. But anyway, we're going to still have good field position. Of course, we know, Coach Piscopo gets on me about this sometimes. I'm sort of conservative here in the way we've been running the football. We want to run it anyway, but we got to be smart right here.
Hudler looks to throw, and he gets it to Poe, and Poe gets out of bounds. Will stop the clock. First time they've really thrown that out route tonight.
Yeah, it sure is, and sure is the first time they thrown it. And what do I know? Come right out, throwing the football.
That's why we're up here.
Yeah, that's why we're up here, but we do know this staff is very aggressive.
2:51, Hudler looks to throw on second down, and he's got pressure up the middle, and he tries to escape, and then he just can't keep his footing.
Like you say, we're in the bad part of the field, but I'm going to say it again. A sack, live to play another day. Good job not forcing the ball nowhere and holding on to the football. And, a sack here, clock's running. So just a good job right there to live to play another day. Don't do anything to give them any momentum right here.
Clock's run 2:24 to go here in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. We're going to go empty backfield.
Oh, he got cold iron.
And he got a lot of pressure. And Hudler finally escapes. And he throws it to Shepard on the crossing route. And Shepard, I believe, is going to have the first down.
If he made the line there, they're going to give him the first down. Good play by Hudler right there, but early in the daggone play there, he had cold iron running down the middle of the field wide open. But a great job there by Hudler getting away from the pressure and finding Branson, and Branson's having a big night so far.
They're really starting to bring pressure. That's the last 2 plays that Luke's, had pressure in his face.
Yeah, these last couple of plays, he's had a little pressure on him. So.
Look to throw once again on first down. Hudler throws across the middle and incomplete, thrown behind him, and that was close to being intercepted.
Yeah, you got to be, like I say, but I'm going to quit saying it because they're going to be aggressive. They want more points here. And, of course, we got the clock stopped. Still got 1:51 left. Might be not a bad idea maybe to hand it to Peterson right here or something.
2nd and 10 for the Huskies. And they do hand it off to Peterson on second down. He breaks the tackle and tries to turn back, but for no gain. Bring up 3rd, and it did get a couple yards. 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, so good job right there by Peterson holding on to the ball, and I guarantee this Husky offense probably right here, I'm not going to be surprised at all if they don't
take go 5 wide
and try to get this first down. We just got to be smart right here. Nothing,
5 wide for the Huskies, empty backfield. Hudler looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got pressure up the middle. He's directing traffic and tries to get it out to Shepard, and it falls incomplete. The Huskies may punt for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I think you do punt right here. Yeah, they're definitely going to punt right here. One thing is you're in the bad part of the field, so we need a good snap, good footing, get a punt out of here, and cover the kick. Of course, I think Salisbury's got their timeout, so they're going to have a little time here to maybe see if they can get something going offensively, but not a bad drive right there. Almost come up with another big play by Shepard right there, but just didn't work out.
Number 3, Cameron Gill back for the Hornets. Looks like they're going to bring a little pressure on this punt, and it's a bad snap. And Peterson trying to pick it up, and he breaks one tackle. He's at the 30, and he finally gets the ball off on the punt, and it takes a roll, and that is just a great individual effort by Timothy Peterson to get that. I don't know how you get that ball off.
I don't either, and if we come away with the roughing the punter penalty right here, because he still is a kicker, I mean, the balls is bouncing our way tonight. Just a great effort. Pick it up. I'm thinking fall on it. He picks it up, breaks a daggone tackle or two. We're going to get the football back right here. Just a big, huge break right there, and you got to give Timothy Peterson all the credit. Just a great individual effort.
But after he came up
And the coach, he's going to have to use his timeout. He wants to talk to the official there. And the official,
because I thought once the ball hit the ground, the roughing the punter was over.
No, he's still a kicker. He is still a kicker because he was in kicking formation, and he takes off running like that. It's like the old rugby style kick. I mean, they're still kickers. So basically,
even once the ball hits the ground.
Yes, even when the ball hits the ground, he is still a kicker.
it is roughing the kicker in all fairness, and they hit him after he got the kickoff. The kick was not deflected, it was not blocked.
So, and I'm sure that coach is not happy at all.
No, he's not happy, and it's an unusual call. I mean, it's just strange the way all the events took place, but I think these guys got it right out here. Of course,
we're a little biased.
Yeah, we've said, you come in with we've said that all year. Yeah, we're very biased here, but I do think they got the call right.
Another update. Polk County now leads East Wilkes 20-8, and what I think is a surprising score. Polk's only won 3 games on the year, and one of those was against Avery.
They play in a pretty daggone good league, but yeah, that's a very surprising score there. So let's see, after they got it all sorted out, Huskies going to have good field position with basically a minute left and a half, and we're empty backfield. So let's see what we come up with here.
So it is 1st and 10 from and now Salisbury's going to take another timeout. That's back-to-back timeouts by Salisbury. I don't think they even had their defense on the field.
Yeah, he is, as we said, he is not happy. Very unusual play. I don't much blame him. I'll probably be about the same way, but it's just a very unusual play there. And, of course, maybe he's wanting to get his kids settled down a little bit and himself settled down a little bit right there. They're going to have one timeout. Interesting that we do come out 5 wide, but of course, I'm Mr. Worry Ward here, and I should have. They've done it all year. They got great confidence in their kids. So let's see if we can come up with a play right here. We've been good at scoring in the closing minutes of the half.
Rossman now leads Elkin 27-7. That game is at Elkin.
That's sort of a surprising score too. Elkin's been sort of up and down this year too. That game had to actually be moved to North Wilkes High School, so that's probably a little unusual too.
Yeah, Elkin's field just never really recovered. 5 wide, empty backfield for Hudler on first down. Hudler looks to throw. He's going to throw it deep to Christofferson, and a lot of contact and a flag. Looking to be pass interference, and the Huskies just going to keep marching down the field.
Yep, good job right there. Christofferson was open and contact was early, so going to get it down there closer. Of course, got an incomplete pass. You're saving your timeout. So, good kicking game. You might try to get down here and at least get you 3 right before the half.
52 seconds left here in the first half. Huskies lead 33-0, but trying to add on another touchdown. Ball's moved up to the 28-yard line. 5 wide still for the Huskies. Other in the gun, looks to throw.
Not there, the wheel, got the wheel.
And he's got Christopherson at the corner. He dives in for a Husky touchdown. He had Christopherson on the wheel route, and he hit him, and Christopherson just dove in.
Yeah, good play right there. Of course, I was worried that he couldn't get it there, but a good job getting it there on the wheel route. Good read, good job by Christopherson to fight his way into the end zone right there, too.
Yeah, that's a long throw from this side of the field to that corner of the end zone. Peterson on for the PAT.
I'm inside. Oh, we would have got her neck on it.
And the PAT is good, so that makes the score 40-0. Huskies at the end of the half, and yeah, Mark, you talked about it. I heard you say it. You know, if we get our PATs, we're in the continuous clock in the first half.
Yeah, and that just amazes me. I mean, you know, we know this is a good Husky football team, but okay.
Yeah, and we'll take another look at that Christopherson touchdown catch on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. The Huskies went 70 yards right there once again. It took them 9 plays, 40-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Kai Christopherson. The extra point was added by Peterson. So with 42.9 left to go to the half, that brings your score. Your Ashe County Huskies 40, Salisbury Hornets 0.
Peterson on to kick it off for the Huskies. And he gets into that one, kicks it down to the 14-yard line. It's taken by number 3, Gil Cameron. And he hurdles a guy. And he's up at the 40 down the sideline and finally pushed out of bounds. A little Todd Gurley action there.
Yeah, nice return right there by the returner for Salisbury right there. So 33 seconds left here before the half. You got to play smart right here. I would assume they've been pretty conservative. I think they'll probably maybe run the football and try to get to the half and see what's going on.
33.3 seconds to go here in the first half.
Be considerate. I think he's still got his earbuds in the wrong ear.
Come out in the gun, 4 wide receivers, 3 to this side, 1 to the top. And they're going to throw on first down. And he slips and falls, and at their 40-yard line, it's going to be a huge loss, and they may just take a knee after that.
Yeah, I think they will. We have definitely handled the field concessions better than Salisbury has tonight so far. And like I said, it's bad for both teams. So, but good job there by the Huskies. And like you say, they may snap it one more time, but I think they're going to snap it one more time.
And they look to throw and get out in a quick. And he makes another guy miss. He's trying to get to the sideline and finally tackled, and that will end the half. So at the end of the first half, Huskies lead 40-0. We'll be back for the second half of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week as we get ready to start this second half. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me tonight is Mark Hudler. And a great first half by this Huskies as they lead 40-0 at halftime.
Yeah, just like you said, couldn't ask for a better first half, actually. Here, like you said, 40-0 Huskies at the half. Just got to come out here in the second half and continue to play like you're playing and close this thing out and see if we can't move on to the second round.
Some stats from the first half. Hudler is 7-12, 185 with 5 touchdowns in the first half. Peterson 12 carries, 205 yards. Poe with 4 catches, 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those are some that's game stats. That's not first half stats.
Yeah, just and again, I mean we've put up big numbers offensively all year. Very good offensive football team, and defensively, very good defensive football teams. To shut out a team of this caliber in the first half is just tremendous. So once again, they've come out here and just played a real good first half. But like you say, we got to finish the ball game and continue to play and keep these athletes get them on the ground.
So Hudler is now over 3,000 yards passing on the year, and Peterson's 95 yards short from having 2,000 yards rushing on the year. I mean, that's 5,000 yards of offense.
Yeah, it's just tremendous. And I mean, you got Poe that's got over probably 1,400 yards now, and you got Shepherd and Cold Iron that's right there at 700-800 yards apiece, both of them combined. And it's just been, and shoot, tonight we've got Rayna and Christopherson involved in the offense. So it's just been
LaCroix has a touchdown.
LaCroix just been a great job.
Peterson kicks the ball off and kicks it down to about the 9-yard line, and they're across the 20 up to the 20, right at the 25, slips and falls. So they would take over about the 24-yard line.
Yep, so another slip and fall there, but hey, both teams have played on this field tonight, so good job there coverage by the kickoff team. So let's see if this defense can come out here, and they've talked about it. They want to pitch a shutout tonight. So let's see if they can come out here and get a stop, and we can go down and put some more points on the board.
It's his camera. He's going down there doing.
Allegheny now leads 14-0 as we get a quick score update. Handoff on first down, and he gained about 5 yards.
Yeah, a little trap play in there. Nice job by the guard pulling a nice 5-yard pickup on first down. So, and one thing we talked about it earlier, we just can't give up the big play. And, of course, passing. We're fine with 5 yards in the cloud of dust right now. So that's what we need to do, make them work to get it down the field.
All right. Good luck, buddy. Or you putting those on just to sit back down?
2nd and 5
You can do it.
for the Hornets.
It looked like driving
Glenn in the gun takes a snap, and it's like a quick pitch out, and there's the Huskies defense. It looks like Weatherspoon and Noah Vanoy right there.
Just a great job. Read it all the way. Noah read it all the way. Weatherspoon read it all the way. Come up and made some sure tackles right there. Just a great job by the Husky defense right there.
Makes it 3rd and 8 now for the Hornets.
And like we talked about, big for them to come out here and shut them down right here, and let's get the ball back and see if we can stay hot offensively.
Glenn in the gun, takes the snap, looks to throw on 3rd down. He's going to chuck it down deep, and Christopherson's right there and almost picked it off.
Almost picked it off, and then when he bounced it up, almost bounced it in the receiver's hands there. Salisbury about caught a break right there, but great job by Christopherson right there on the coverage. Good job, step for step. Pretty good throw by that young quarterback right there. So something you got to look for. Like we talked about, we can't give up the big play, so good job by the Husky defense there, not giving up the big play. Slam these two. Come on.
Huskies back deep. Looks like Shepherd's standing on the 40-yard line. And he gets the punt away, and
Actually,
that's number 11. I think that's Brandon Miller. They moved up from
yeah,
JV.
he done a good job on the JVs covering punts this year and stuff. So sophomore getting a little action here in the varsity action. Done a good job there. He kicked like that where it's spinning end over end. So good job there by Brandon Millers. And the Huskies going to start with good field position. Right here, 35-yard line. Need to use some clock, put some. I look for Peterson to get it a few times here and see if we can't drive right here.
And hands off is to Peterson, and he's going to get 5 on the carry.
Peterson carries the ball down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Jacob Miller. Yeah, good job right there. Good surge by the offensive line. Of course, the big thing now is ball security. Play smart, play, no mistakes, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Heller looks to throw on second down, gets it out to a wide open Shepard. He spins, makes a guy miss. He's across the 50, up to the 45, tries to stiff arms and pushed out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, nice job right there. They're playing way off, so and Shepard's done a great job tonight with yards after the catch. Made a little fake move to the inside and turned it back to the outside. A nice run after the catch there by Shepard. Good job.
They motion Shepard. They're going to bring pressure, and the Huskies run away from it, but Peterson's not going to get very far. He's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage right there. Good job by the Hornets right there, sort of stuffing that up. He did get back to the line of scrimmage, so even run there by Peterson. Looked like it's about, we missed the timing on it a little bit right there, but still a good job.
Never really had the timing on that play all night. We've tried it a couple times.
No, and they run that a lot, and it's just not been there tonight for them.
And they're going to throw on second down. Hudler's got Cold Iron down the middle. He makes the catch, and he's down to about the 11-yard line. He bobbled there for a second, but then he brought it in.
Oh, yeah, and we talked earlier, good job there. That's the little soft spot in that zone. And I tell you what, Cold Iron made a great catch, and he's a tough nut because he knows he's going to get hit right there. And he took a pretty good lick and held on to the ball, so good job right there. You just need to finish the drive right here.
Two backs in the backfield, LaCroix and Peterson. And Peterson's going to lead block for LaCroix. And he's down to about the 3-yard line. Good run by Alex LaCroix.
And I tell you what, you might use that a little bit as a decoy there. They hadn't used Peterson on lead blocking much this year, but he done a great job right there, taking the linebacker out of there, letting LaCroix pick up about 7 yards.
Hudler in the gun, hands off to Peterson. He's going to get, tackle from behind. He's going to lose about a yard.
Yeah, that looked pretty promising to begin with, but a little bit of that Salisbury speed showed up right there and got him from behind. So, but again, I'm going to say you can get a first down without scoring. So you just need to be smart with the football, and you can take 3 right here if you want to try a field goal, but this is the bad part of the field here. But see what the Huskies come up with. They got Poe over there one-on-one.
They motion Cold Iron and hand off to Peterson once again, and he's going to be stopped close to the first down. Will be 4th, and still got about a yard and a half to go.
Yeah, just where the chains are looking at over there, looks like a good yard and a half there, but I'm doing the same thing probably here. Not a bad job, Doug. It'd be interesting. Of course, we talked about it earlier. You don't do it a whole lot. You could pull it right here. But we're letting the clock run some here too. But this could be huge right here to get some more points on the board.
7:05 to go here in the third quarter, and they throw to try to get to Hutch, and it falls incomplete. And the Huskies will turn over on downs.
Yeah, nice drive right there. Didn't end up how we wanted it to. Of course, we've seen that play a few times this year. He had Hutch there, just threw it a little high. Hutch made a great effort to try to come down with it, but
can't really miss Hutch high. He ain't the tallest receiver.
No, and but anyway, didn't come away with points. But hey, how about safety or something down here? The way this Husky defense has played all day. But like you say, we took some time off the clock, and they've got a long way to go to hit pay dirt.
Ball on the 1 yard. McLean in the end zone, takes the snap, looks to throw, and he throws it out and almost intercepted the LaCroix and Elliott ran into each other.
Yeah, that ball probably should have been intercepted. We played defense against ourselves right there a little bit, but good job there. They're coming out throwing it right there, but again, look for anything right here, maybe get a little pressure, but just like we said, just don't give them nothing big, make them earn everything they get.
Second and 10 for the Hornets once again. And a flag, illegal substitution against Salisbury, so they're going to back them up even more.
Yeah, that ball's right on the goal line here. I'd love to see this Husky defense get, because they've been much maligned over the years, but not this year. I'd love to see them pick up 2 points here for the Huskies.
And they hand off, and they do get out of the end zone, but not going to get very far.
Great job right there. He might have got a yard or two, but just a good job. And this is definitely the wettest end of the field here. So third and about 9 here. Of course, they come out throwing on first down. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with here, because you really don't want to punt out of that end zone neither.
Good job by Logan Richardson in on the tackle. They take the snap. They got a lot of pressure right up the middle, and he gets out of the end zone. But then the ball comes loose, but they're going to call him down. They're going to call the safety.
Yes, sir. I thought so. Good job right there. The Huskies come up, we just said it, with a big 2 points here. So how about this Husky defense? Pitching a shutout and scoring 2 of their own. Great job by the Huskies right there.
Over here, they ran out there with the safety signal. After the one on your side came over and said he was on the 1 yard line.
So that will make it 42-0. Ashe County. That will get us to the continuous clock.
Oh, yeah, you're still out seeing. But our ref over here on the near side ran out there with the safety
There were
side.
6 minutes to play in the second half of the game.
I told you. He's coming.
First mistake in the he didn't get second half of the game, but it was clearly implying to the 6 minutes left.
So good job here. Now the Hornets will have to
42, it's supposed to keep running. That's right.
punt off here to the Huskies here in the third quarter with 6:09 left in the third quarter. It's your Ashe County Huskies 42 and the Hornets from Salisbury, North Carolina 0 here, and they're going to give the ball back to the Huskies. I look for the Huskies to go and probably see a whole lot of Mr. Peterson.
Peterson back deep for the Huskies. And takes a bounce. Peterson picks it up at 35 across the 40, up to the 50, and then slips at about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by Peterson, and good return. Of course, they had to kick it from the 20 after the safety call. So let's see here what the Huskies do. I'm sure they're going to still run their offense, but you might see a little more of Peterson than normal. Not that we hadn't seen a whole lot of him tonight.
I think they might have one.
Luke hands off to Peterson up the middle, and he's going to drag people. He's going to get 6-7 yards on the carry.
Yep, and that's, really good. Just keep that clock running, hand it off again here a couple of times. And, big thing here is the Huskies just don't need to do nothing to give this team any momentum. And looks like they're going to bring Mr. Hutchinson in now. So we're going to get to see, as we like to call him, the closer.
Let's go.
And they hand it off to Hutch, and he spins around and gets tripped up. He may have gained a yard on the play.
Yeah, he got about 1 yard right there, but the big thing here is ball security also. So when he had 2 hands on that football.
And, and we're not trying to look too far ahead, but Shelby is leading right now, 20-8. As Hubler looks to throw, and he gets it to Shepard, and they're going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, good job there. Of course, they're still in that zone. He found Shepard in the hole and picked up the first down. They're going to, try to keep the ball and run this clock down. And I'm not necessarily saying they're trying to score again, but yeah, if the opportunity, comes, they definitely like to score points.
I mean, yeah, this is the playoffs. You can't worry about, scoring and not scoring. Handoff is LaCroix. He makes one guy miss. He's got a seam. He's up the middle. He's going to be tackled at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this offensive line's done a well of a job tonight protecting the quarterback on the pass and just opening holes for these Ashe County running backs. It don't really matter who's in there right now. They're picking up big chunks of yardage.
Hutch comes back in the game for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. Hands off to Hutch. He tries to get across the left side, and he's going to gain 2 or 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, it looked like he picked up a couple right there, and of course we've said it before. There's definitely nothing fancy about Mr. Hutchison. I hope he's not down now. Somebody's down on the play here. We'll have to see who
it's not. Hutch. He's standing there.
Yeah, I can't really tell who that is. I do see Poe standing up. It looks like maybe a smaller guy, but I can't tell who is down right now. Could be that.
And while they tend to the down Husky player, we'll look at some other area scores. Polk leads East Wilkes 27-8 in the third quarter. Rossman leads Elkin 27-14. Allegheny's up on East Columbus 14-0. And Watauga now leads 35-0 over Ashbrook.
That was Cold Iron down there. He's coming off a little gingerly here, but he looks to be pretty good. Okay, he's putting a little weight on that foot, but we definitely don't want to see anybody get hurt on either side. So good job right there. See what the Huskies come up with here on second and about 8.
Okay, go for it, man. You earned it. You earned 1.5. That's what you get for all your hard work and goals.
Yeah, I earned a trick in the bathroom.
Looks like LaCroix's going to stay in the backfield for the Huskies. Hudler in the gun. 3 wide receivers. And the handoff to LaCroix up the middle. And he's going to get down to about the 10-yard line.
LaCroix on the carry, brought down by
Picked up 2 right there, so it's going to be third down and about a long 6, let's call it. So, and we'll say it once again, big thing here is that clock's running. We're using the clock now and just doing a good job. This offensive line has done a well of a job tonight. We're going to call their names here when we get a chance.
Hudler in the gun, 3 wide receivers. Hands off to LaCroix. He makes one guy miss, turns it up, and he's going to be just short of the first down.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to get it. They closed it down pretty quick, but nice run by LaCroix again. So we're going to bring up another 4th and 2. Of course, about like last time here, and I think don't see Peterson, but of course Peterson's had some problems with his shoulders and stuff, so we may not see Mr. Peterson no more tonight.
It is now 4th and 2 for the Huskies. Ball on the 7-yard line. High snap, and Luke's going to keep it. He cuts it back and gets up to about the 4-yard line. Looks like he will have another first down.
Yeah, pretty good job right there, which like we talked about, they don't do that a whole lot, but they do it down on the goal line.
It's a great decision because the ends just collapsed.
Yeah, they collapsed. Good decision. He done a good job just barely getting the first down, so we got 4 more downs here, and we can about to run this quarter out right here. So
now see number 19, Keenan Witherspoon in at wide receiver for the Huskies. Hand off to LaCroix, and they're going to tackle him pretty quick.
Yeah, he might have got a yard right there, but hey, it's...
There's only 45 seconds to go in this third quarter of that continuous clock. This clock runs pretty quick.
Yeah, and then we're just, trying to be smart here and just keep handing it off.
And off to LaCroix once again. He's going to dive toward the middle of the pile there. Going to bring up third and goal.
Probably got another yard or two right there. Probably let the quarter in right here and run a third down play on this other end.
That will be the last play of the third quarter. So in the first half, Mark, the Huskies put up 40 points. In the third quarter, they put up 2.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
So as we start the fourth quarter, Huskies lead 42-0.
Run the clock.
Trying to add one more touchdown. Hudler in the gun. Looks like he's got Ryan Blevins beside him.
And I thought the clock would run right here, but that's okay. Yeah, Blevins, the sophomore, getting in there.
And he went in. He's a tough runner.
He is. Yeah, with Peterson and Hampton likes to play kids, not play kids both ways, and Ryan's just been stuck there at linebacker, which he's done a great job. But he's a very talented runner. But we just mentioned that offensive line. They opened up a nice hole right there, and he just stuck it in there.
So Ryan Blevin gets his first touchdown of the year. As Peterson will come on for the PAT. As Witherspoon runs off the field. The kick is up, and it is good. Makes the score 49-0 now, Ashe County. And we'll take another look at that Ryan Blevins touchdown run on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Ashe County Ford drive summary. Nice 47-yard drive. They went, looks like about 10 plays here, and it ended in a 2-yard touchdown run from Ryan Blevins with Timothy Peterson adding the extra point. So with 11:37 left in the fourth quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 49, Salisbury Hornets 0.
Last update we had of the Shelby game, Shelby does still lead 20-8, but it also says it's in the first quarter. I'm sure that score is much different now. Polk leads East Wilkes 27-8. Rosman leads Elkin. Elkin has added another touchdown. It's now 27-21.
I mean, they ain't bad.
Allegheny now leads 14-0 over East Columbus, and Watauga is up 35-0. Peterson kicks it off kind of in that dead area once again, and it's fumbled, and the Huskies almost recovered it.
Yeah, almost picked up a fumble right there on the kickoff, and big thing here is we need to keep her cool, come out of here without any injuries. Gonna see a few clean jerseys right here too, which that's good to see. And let these kids play in a state playoff game. It's been 3-4 years since the Huskies have been to the playoffs.
Yeah, the first. Is it the first win since what?
Maybe
2014?
Yeah, probably Connor Bowers and them senior year. I think so. That's right. They beat, I believe, Maiden here and then lost in the second round here to a very stout Monroe team.
And they hand it off to number 7. He's got down the sideline and finally tackled. He's going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and
That's Mike. Oh, that's McLean on the carry.
Yeah, they've done that a few times tonight and sort of.
I'm not sure if he's not a better runner.
Yeah, he's just an athletic kid, but yeah, done a nice job right there, hitting the end there.
Ten minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Salisbury in the gun once again, looks to throw on first down. And they're going to chuck it deep, and there's no one there. And he threw that one to the track. So
yeah, I think I don't know if he thought he had somebody running down that sideline or not, but yeah, he just threw the football away right there.
We're up 2nd and 10 now for the Hornets. McLean's going to take off out of the gun. He's trying to get to the corner. He's going to pick up 5, 6, still on his feet.
Yeah, you can see his talent there. He's very shifty, very hard guy to bring down and pick up a nice 7-yard gain right there. Now it's nice to see, Coach Hampton's getting, especially a lot of them seniors and starters out of there. So good job to see.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting in people we don't even have on the roster. I think that was Pennington he brought in.
Yeah, it looked like Pennington and maybe Jaden Treadway there. Of course, bringing up some of them. That's some of them sophomores he called up for the playoffs. So it's good to see them get some action here.
8:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Huskies lead 49-0.
And it also looks like down here, Episcopo's talking to the sophomore quarterback. It looks like he might get a little playing time here and, when they come back out for offense.
Yeah, we'll probably bring in Dawson Cox. And Christopherson broke on that one and tackled in the backfield.
Good play by Christopherson. If he had been there a second or two earlier,
he's probably pick 6.
Yeah, that's probably a pick 6, but just a great job right there.
And Christopherson, he don't ever stop.
No, he's steady as they come. And like we said last year when they moved that kid to corner, he really found his home right there.
Hornets in the gun, 2nd and long. Handoff on 2nd down. He tries to get to the outside and cuts it back. And it's like Worley on the tackle.
Yeah, it looked like Worley in there on the tackle. And those seniors getting some playing time in the state playoff game, so that's great. Of course, we've talked all year. Salisbury's an awful young team with just 3 seniors. And, of course, Ashe with their 16 seniors. And that's probably had a little to do with this tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really rely on a lot of experience. And it's got an official's timeout. Yeah, because those seniors have seen a lot of football because most of them have played since they were sophomores.
Yes, they sure have. They've seen a lot of football, and they've kept working, and it sort of paid off this year, as they say.
And he's going to look to throw, and he gets it completed across the middle, and he's going to be tackled by Worley.
Yeah, nice job by the quarterback there, buying some time, and a good throw back across the middle.
That's good for a first down for Salisbury.
It'll be 1st and 10 now. All the way down to about the 27-yard line. And off up the middle once again, and Huskies defense is right there. You may have got a few.
Yeah, you got Kreider and a lot of them sophomores in there right now. Done a good job right there. You got Keegan Church and some of them. It's good to see him play. And, of course, Pennington's a freshman, so good job in there that time, too.
Second and 5 now. as they look to throw, and he's going to take off, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, looks like he might have been in business if he'd have just took off and run right there, but he did have a guy open and just fell incomplete for him.
Yeah, he may have could have ran that one in.
Yeah, it looked like he had some room there, but he decided to throw the pass, which is maybe a break for the Huskies.
Brings up 3rd and 5 now for the Hornets.
Got a great barbecue place there.
They look to throw, and they get it out. It's going to be a first down.
If you like barbecue. Yeah, nice little outplay right there. Good pass by the quarterback, and they connected there, so they gonna move the chains and keep this drive alive right here. 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, that clock runs quick once you get to that continuous clock. 4:50 and counting. And McLean looks to throw, and he's going toward the end zone, and it will be completed for a touchdown.
Yeah, nice play there by the quarterback, buying some time and beat Worley there a little bit, and the Hornets finally get on the board here with 4:37 left in the game. I'm sure the Huskies wanted to pitch a shutout there, but nice drive by the Hornets, and still a very good job by this Husky team tonight. Why are they stopping the clock?
Because it's no longer.
Oh, yeah.
And the Hornets come on for the PAT.
Are you not? I mean, I was thinking if you had to take some time off, that would be a good time. Monday or Christmas.
And they're going to pick it up and going to get in for the PAT.
Yeah, it's fade to PAT there, so they got the 2-point conversion there. The big thing here is we just got to be smart, get out here and kill this 4:37.
That takes away the running clock.
Yeah.
So with 4:37, 49-8 is your score, and we'll look at some other area score. Polk still leads East 27-8.
That's fine. Just run the. Nobody get hurt. Yeah.
Rossman still leads Elkin 27-21. Allegheny leads East Columbus 14-0. And Tauga's added some scores there, up now 49-0.
Just send them a picture.
And let's see, looks like Peterson and Miller are back for the Huskies.
Yeah, be interesting to see here. They're probably just going to kick it off here, but it's still interesting to see. Like I say, we're going to see a new quarterback and everything here the last 4:37.
And the wind blows the ball off the tee, so a little re-tee it.
What hand does it?
Peterson takes the kickoff at the 15, up to the 20. And he's going to be tackled at about the 33-yard line.
So good job right there by the Hornets coverage team. So here we're going to get to see Dawson Cox coming in at quarterback, a sophomore, very talented kid. I think he's going to just fall right in because this Husky team's had the last 4 or 5 years had a history of having a real good quarterback, and I think he's going to fall right in and be just fine.
But those are the only ones we travel for.
Cox in the backfield hands it off to Hutch, and he's going to lose yardage.
Hutchins on the carry. Brought down
4:10 and counting here left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, got a looks like he's getting peaches out of there. He's got some them sophomore linemen up there too right now. He's so it's good to see. Got Worley out there, all new receivers and everything, and really good to see to get these young kids in a playoff game.
You've got Miller, Reyna, Witherspoon, and Worley in at receivers for the Huskies.
Yep, and I mean, you know, you got up there on the front, you got Crider and some of them sophomore linemen in there too. So
handoff of the middle to Hutch, and he's going to push some guys and get about 3 yards on the carry. Oh, excuse me, about 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, he sort of keeps them little feet moving. He's a hard bird to bring down here, and a good job there. Going to have 3rd and 7. Of course, the big thing is 3:15 and the clock's running.
Yeah, clock is running 49-8. The Huskies lead. Cox in the gun.
Just come across to the 25.
And he looks to throw an incomplete.
Yeah, gonna let Cox throw one right there. It falls incomplete. Should have been intercepted right there. But anyway, we're gonna punt the football away.
And the clock will stop with 2:51. So with 2:51, you know, I mean, hats off to that offensive line tonight, the defense. Peterson's got probably 250 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke comes out tonight and throws 5 touchdowns. I think, you know, Dr. Pepper player of the game goes to Luke tonight.
He had a good game, and he made some good decisions on a few where he did get rushed. I think he got sacked 3 times, which is just a tremendous job by the offensive line. But in some of it, he done a really good job of not throwing the ball in places. But, yeah, Luke had a real good game right there. So
and it looks like they thought that Salisbury touched the.
Yeah, Benoit was going to pick it.
He's going to pick it up and get his own touchdown.
He was going to get his own touchdown, but if they considered that a muff punt, he cannot return that. So anyway, good job there. And big thing is, let's just get this, and they're going to keep the clock running. I'm sure Salisbury said, hey, we're ready to get out of here. And it looks like these Huskies, of course, like we said, it's been since 2014 since they've won a playoff game. It's probably been since 15 since we've been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So just a tremendous job by this team tonight to get them a first-round win. And then looks like we're going to have to travel to Salisbury or Shelby next week, and let's just see what happens.
That will be a 4-5 matchup down in Shelby next week.
Yeah, and just a great job. Beat a good Salisbury team, and just ain't got enough nice things to say about them. Had a tremendous year. That's a flag. That's a crackback.
And McLean's broke loose, and he's down the field, and he's going to go untouched for a touchdown. He ran probably 100 yards total.
Yeah, and and I understand this game is, they're going to leave the clock running. It's over. But, early in the game, and we've had it called on us a couple of times this year, you cannot block behind the play unless you lead with your hands, and that's a crackback block, and the official's right there, and I think he's just going to let it go, but that's a safety issue.
So now it's 14-49. You get a final from Watauga. Watauga beat Ashbrook tonight over in Boone, 49-0. As Salisbury comes on to add the PAT.
Why? I can do it. I'm like, why?
Just sign in. You know how that counts?
It's free. Yeah, it's also free on the website.
And the PAT is muffed. And he's going to reverse field, and he's going to slip down. So that makes it 49-14.
Yeah, with 51-7 left here. Be interesting to see. If I'm the Huskies, I'm catching the kick right here and just taking the knee and trying to get out of here.
Got it.
It's been a while since this Husky team has had double digits and wins too. So just so far, we're not done.
Right.
We got to go to Salisbury or Shelby next week and see what we can do down there. But just going to run the Huskies record to 10-2 overall. Of course, and if I'm not mistaken, 9-game winning streak. So they've really had a tremendous year, and hopefully we can continue next week.
Yeah, will be 9 in a row. 7 conference games. Of course, they win against West Caldwell, and then tonight's win. Peterson back deep for the Huskies.
Yeah, it's Twins at it. But they're in the fourth league. But that's been the score since like the first quarter.
High Brighton won tonight 63-0. That's High Brighton for you.
Yeah, High Brighton.
That's about where they're paced for the season.
Yeah, they're stout. I mean, I still don't quite understand how they didn't get a number 1 seed, but that's a very good football team.
Were they a 2 seed?
Yeah, they're a 2 seed. Pisgah got the 1 seed. Nothing away from Pisgah. Pisgah's a very good football team, too.
Yeah, but when the defending state champions goes undefeated, do you think they get the 1 seed easy?
You would think so, but Max Prep's done it otherwise. So, but how about this Husky team? Of course, a lot of people didn't really give them a chance. Talked about all week, talked about the speed of Salisbury, and of course, read in the Salisbury Post the speed of the Triad against the Mountain Boys is the way that guy put it. So the Mountain Boys done okay tonight.
Yep. So your final here from Ashe County. Ashe County 49, Salisbury 14, and we will see you next week from Shelby, North Carolina.